let's talk about RPG.
Yes.
Yes.
RPG.
Ooh, there's something afoot
I
that
know.
we
What's going on
must
in this
discuss.
world? You guys are going. You've actually been doing a lot,
Isn't
Doug.
it-
I didn't know what you were doing. All
Oh
these
my
years.
gosh.
He
He's
left us, and I had no idea.
He and his team have been very busy indeed.
Thought I retired, huh?
I just
Not a
thought you
chance.
left us like
Yeah.
a ex-girlfriend and just
Oh
lied to
my
us.
God.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm doing gaming, so whatever. Bye.
Okay. First of all, I'll just say, and I don't mean to be a snob about this, but if I were to be playing like a great video game RPG, I would want Avatar Studios to have, just because their stories are so
I know.
epic and that's the nexus of where all the storytelling comes from. Is that too much to ask?
I don't think so.
No?
No. This
Well,
is
tell us what are we talking about
yeah,
here?
yeah. So this one's really exciting. We've been talking a lot about fighting,
Yeah.
right? And that's great, and that's always going to be a part of it. But I think the thing from the beginning, when we were talking to Mike and Brian when they first came back, was how do we build a new story in a world that lets fans really go in and immerse themselves in it in a big
I'm
way,
in
right?
heaven right now.
How do we tell an original story?
So what are we talking
Oh
about?
my gosh.
So RPG role-playing games,
Yes.
right? So we just announced this, but we're going to give you a little more dirt today.
Okay.
Give you some exclusives.
All
Oh
right.
my gosh,
Love
oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
exclusives.
Okay.
We are making AAA, which is a sort of big budget,
Big
Wow,
budget.
okay.
open
Yeah.
world,
AAA is
open world action role playing game, right? Set in the
Oh my
Avatar
God.
Okay.
universe.
What are you talking? Are
Oh
we
my
talking
gosh.
PC? Are we talking PS?
PC, console,
It's
next gen,
across.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
everywhere.
Oh, okay.
So this
all
is
right.
this is the kind of
Wow.
Oh my
big,
gosh.
epic, big budget game
is
that we
huge.
dreamed, that I've dreamed, right?
Yeah.
As a fan, as somebody coming in, like working on this is what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
So we're working with a great studio called Saber Interactive.
Okay.
Shout out to Saber.
Saber's the best, and we're actually we're funding the game alongside them,
Okay.
which just shows you how much we love this because we really believe in it.
Yeah.
But this is the game I think the fans have always wanted, right? Drop you into the world, you get to create your own bender,
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
so you can be whoever you want.
You can
We're
be
not going to tie
whoever
you down.
want.
And you're going to start your journey. It's set 7,000 years ago. It's an original story from Avatar Studios.
Okay.
Mike and Brian have been
Original
I had to
story.
step
Original
back from the
story.
mic for a second. 7,000 years ago,
Okay.
Yeah, and you're going to get to
cracking open this whole new experience.
You're gonna
I have
make
chills
me,
right now.
You're
Don't.
gonna have me turn on my streaming back on. We're gonna go do.
Oh,
are we,
yeah,
are we
no,
getting,
we're
are we
never
gonna
gonna
get
be
into
seen
this
again.
100-hour. We're gonna get to this 100+ hour gameplay situation.
Yeah, hundreds a lot, but it'll be.
Oh my
I think
gosh.
if you dive deep into it and you go on every side quest and you want to explore and you want to
I
replay,
do want to.
you'll be able
Oh,
to.
you've
spend
never
as much
seen me
time.
play open world. I get lost.
I
Oh,
know.
you're
Me
totally
too.
gonna get lost. I'm gonna
Me
come
too.
find you.
Oh, I get lost.
Here's my concern. I feel like I'm gonna take 4 days to just decide what kind of vendor to build out.
There's
I feel
that.
like I'm gonna be
I know.
so torn.
And there's a
'cause
beautiful-
there are gonna be so many. It sounds like there's gonna be like options on
Tons
all
of
kinds
options.
of stuff, like fluidly
There's
on
that.
Yep.
gender.
Exactly.
And, oh,
yeah,
God.
it's a really cool moment in time. I think a volcano explodes and sort of
Really?
sets forth on this ice age, right? So
But not by anyone's doing, just by.
it's just a cataclysm. Just
Yeah.
a-
So it's
you
not
know.
like someone from
It's
the
not
Fire
fire. No.
Nation.
No.
Okay, we have a little bit
No.
of PTS from that. Okay.
Let's not blame everything hot on the
Volcanoes
Fire Nation.
happen.
Volcanoes happen.
happen.
There's some lava benders out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a
You
few.
know.
I
a
know
few.
a few.
You know a few.
Okay, so we have this mortal threat. We have a natural
Yep.
incident
Disaster.
that creates this threat.
Yep, and you find yourself as a new avatar. Won't spoil more, but
Okay.
you have to
It's a
discover.
new villain?
My lord.
There'll be a new villain. You discover who you are in this world, and you go on a journey, right?
Oh
and we're
my
early,
gosh.
right? We're just in development, so
Yeah.
we'll share a lot more, obviously. But that's the scope of what we're aiming for.
Is there any kind of, because this happens too with the shows, right? We want them when we want them because we're so excited about
Yeah.
them. But the more detailed, the more rich, the more fabulous,
The more A's in
the
these
world,
games,
the more
longer
A's,
it takes. The
I
more
know.
A's
I
in
know.
a
Yeah.
game,
That's the
longer
problem.
it takes.
Loose, like don't get too like at least set your calendar. Don't
we
come
know?
at us earlier than blank. and then maybe around blank.
What
that's
year
where
are we
we'll
talking?
Be
What
talking
year?
about it.
I would say 2027, 2028.
Okay.
So,
Y'all,
but again, like
that
all
sounds
things,
far away. It's around
it's
the corner,
far away.
dude.
I
It's
know.
far
It's,
away.
it's also around
But
the corner.
don't hold us to it. Game dates always
Understood.
shift. We want to make sure it's good.
I
That's
know.
the
Why
most
is the
important
game
thing.
daily shift? Why are the games?
Because it's hard to make.
in
man.
all the
It's
gaming
good.
world.
Yeah, it's got to be good.
You
I
gotta
haven't
test
seen
them,
a
you
gaming
gotta-
deadline
Yeah.
ever. No one meets any of these gaming deadlines.
It's good for us to have to wait for what we want.
Yeah.
It teaches
And,
us patience.
and you want it to be right.
You
have
know
one,
gamers
And you
out
do
there.
want it to be right.
We ain't
You
never
do.
seen a
You do
gaming
not
deadline that
want to
hasn't got
cross
pushed.
a gamer
we ain't seen
with
a
a glitch.
deadline that hasn't got pushed in the gaming world.
I feel we've been waiting this long for a game like this. We want to make sure
Get it
it's right. for
right.
the
You're
fans.
right.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Couldn't agree more. I
exciting.
can't wait to save that sweet world.
It's going to be
I
great.
cannot wait to save
I
it.
know. So I think Brian was so excited he actually drew up some mock key art. I think
Really?
we're going to show it
Are
to
we
people
showing
too.
it?
I think we have the visual to show. So it's Ice Wars is the working title. We'll figure out what it is, but it
Ice
gives
I
you
cannot
a sense
believe
of like,
I cannot believe you're telling us this right now.
don't
I
know.
just have to full stop for a
don't
second.
tell
Ice
anybody.
Wars.
We just
Ice
got this
Wars
exclusive
embossing
info.
Say,
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm losing my
This is the
mind.
thing I love because when you have the original creators involved in the game making and then it's their stories, it's more stories of the actual world from the source.
That's it.
It's
That's
phenomenal.
the thing.
It's world
That's what I
building.
said with it.
I know.
Can we at least get Avatar now
I
and find
know.
out Brian's doing this mock-up for us? And
And it's intriguing me now because we're in the Earth Kingdom.
Well, it's
but
all the
Ice
kingdoms. All
Wars.
four
Oh, we
kingdoms.
doing all four
All
kingdoms.
four kingdoms.
Okay,
Yeah.
and there's a volcano.
There's a volcano.
There's Ice Wars.
So maybe,
we might have some kind of new adversary.
well, and I don't know. I mean,
The world might
7,000
change.
years ago, civilization as it's been established when we first meet Aang, for example, or
Right.
even going back further, the stories that
Well,
we know a little
7,000
bit
years
about,
ago.
we know Kyoshi, we know Yang Chen. Like, what do we know? We've seen a little bit of Avatar
Right.
1, but what kind of world we're going to, and you don't have to tell us this, but like, I'm just going crazy on like, what is the structure of civilization going to be like back then? Like, is it going to look the same? I doubt it because
No,
we already
7,000
know
years
how
ago.
much changed just in
He
the...
said 7,000
I
years ago. I don't even know how long ago is that? 7,000 years ago?
That's like many hundreds of...
It's 2024 right now. 7,000 is I
It's
don't
like 1999. Yeah.
That's right.
It's a long time
We're
ago.
going way
yeah.
back. Cassette tape is
Yeah,
what we're
I
talking
know.
about.
Cassettes, yeah.
It's going to be a big deal. Doug, I can't believe that you just... we feel really lucky right now.
No, I think
I'm,
you blew
I'm
it.
just,
hear
I'm
about
just telling
this.
you two, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Shoot.
Uh-huh.
You guys
That's
out there,
right,
don't tell
everyone.
anyone anything.
We wanted to
We're
do.
all going to keep it a secret.
I know.
Secret between all of us. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, you really came with some
I had to bring something.
gems.
I had to
very
bring
excited.
something. I had to bring
very
something.
excited
Oh
about
my gosh.
the whole gaming world. As excited as the fans are out there for all the animated stuff coming out, this I think
know.
brings to another
Next level.
And there's a lot more, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we can't go into everything, but we're looking at VR, what we can do there.
Right.
We're looking at other types of games, things that are more narratively driven, things that are more casual. So puzzle games. We want to make sure we have something for everybody. And so over the next 5 years, you'll see a lot.
Bend your ear for ad-free episodes with Avatar Braving the Elements Premium.
Subscribe today on Apple Podcasts.